A very warm hello to you and welcome to the maiden edition of Healthy Living, a health magazine program specially designed to not only inform and educate you, but also make you feel relaxed and smile. Well, laughter is good for the soul, you know. Anyways, I'm your host, Folashade Ogurinde. Now on the show, we prepared 3 segments specially for you. The first segment is a Vox Health segment, where we take public sampling of health topics, issues, and debates. The second segment is the Health Talks. Here, professionals across the health sector gives us concise and up-to-date information about how to have a healthy lifestyle. Now, the third segment is Health Trivia, specially designed to crack your ribs. Well, not literally anyways. Now, let's move to today's topic, halitosis, commonly known as mouth odor. What exactly is halitosis? What do people think mouth odor is and what exactly causes it? Let's move to the Vox Health, where we hear what people on the streets have to say about it. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly.
I guess maybe not washing their teeth regularly, and maybe, yeah, I think so. That's one of the ways to get bad breath. And at times when you stay for long without talking, I think that one too causes it.
I believe one of the ways people have bad breath, maybe when they don't brush their tongue, and then the kind of foods they eat, like people that eat a lot of garlic, garlic stays long, so they usually have the residual flavor. And at the end of the day, at the end of the week, it leads to bad breaths.
I think sometimes it might be, I don't know, but it can be hereditary. It can be hereditary because some people, they brush their mouth, they bath well, but they still smell. So I think it might be hereditary, and that thing, some people are naturally dirty, mostly from, let's say, guys. But when a girl is having that problem, it means she's dirty. So I think because they easily get dirty, that's why they're always trying to look good and neat, all that.
Mouth odor is very obvious. At times it's inborn. Some people are having inborn mouth odor because when they are born, there are certain procedures they normally take when the child is being delivered, in which some parents are so careless. Some people doesn't take care of the baby very properly. Medically, they don't take care of the baby. Some people will have a body odor, mouth odor. So that is why you see some people, each time they go to the public, they spread perfume to their mouth. They find it difficult to control their mouth odor. Some odor like a dog, dog doesn't have mouth odor. There are some people's teeth, whether dirty or not dirty, it should not have odor. Some people's teeth may be whiter and white like snow, and it will have a lot of odor. When you get closer to him, you experience a lot of dirty smelling.
Mouth odor. There are lots of things that could cause mouth odor. Maybe not brushing and maybe using wrong toothpaste, the ones that are not good for your teeth, and the ones that are not good for your gums, and then also tooth hole. I used to have tooth hole, and then when I had to cover it, so stuff like that because
I was told that it's some bacteria that causes mouth odor, and some people don't really brush their tongue very well. It's hard though.
Going by the popular belief that when you shut the mouth for a very long time, you don't talk, as in you're very speechless, there is very tendency that your mouth, as in after speaking, you get a kind of unpleasant gas from your. So that is just the basic. Or there are some unhealthy teeth. Yeah, like when your teeth is unhealthy, so there is possibility that mouth odor occurs.
Welcome back to the show. Well, some respondents gave correct answers to the question of what causes halitosis or mouth odor. But why don't we link up with Dr. Okpara on the segment Health Talks, where it gives us detailed analysis of the causes, treatment, and prevention of mouth odor. Don't go anywhere. I'll join you shortly.
Today we'll be talking about halitosis. Wow, halitosis. halitosis is a very, very common occurrence. Research has it as the third most common condition people visit the dental clinic, aside tooth decay and gum diseases. Halitosis can be, even in Nigeria, is very common. People come to the clinic and tell the doctor, I have this very private condition that I'm going through, and they discuss with you and you find that at the end of the day they have halitosis. So today we'll be discussing about halitosis. So what is halitosis? Halitosis is, means bad odor from exhaled breath. Okay, bad odor from exhaled breath. You know, and people complain of this a lot. Even a psychological condition that causes a whole lot of embarrassment, anxiety, and distress. And I'm glad we'll be discussing this particular issue. Now, as a dentist, there are a lot of things that could cause halitosis. We could actually classify it as dental issues, dental condition causing halitosis, then systemic conditions that could actually cause halitosis. That's away from the dental, from the oral cavity. Conditions that are away from the oral cavity that could cause halitosis. Now, a patient comes to my clinic and complains about halitosis. What do I do? The first thing I'll do is sit the patient down and look at his oral cavity. What are the likely things? Does this patient have a very good oral hygiene? Oral hygiene, a bad oral hygiene can cause halitosis. And what are the things implicated in bad oral hygiene? Bacterial plaque, bacteria in plaque. Plaque is actually more like a biofilm which contains bacteria, you know, and gets to sticks to the teeth after a while. And over time, especially with bad oral habits in terms of taking care of the oral cavity, this thing accumulates, and you find that mineralized plaque. As time to look at people, they smile at you, you see depositions all around their teeth. Starts from maybe yellowish depositions to brownish depositions. When you see these things could actually lead to halitosis. Now you see some people, when they brush, they bleed. Okay? If you haven't brushed their brushes and bleed, if you take time to watch carefully, that person probably will have one form of halitosis or bad breath as you have it. Halitosis again could actually means bad breath or fetal oris as professionals will call it. Okay. Now another thing I want to check again in that person's mouth is does this person have maybe a cavity? Is there tooth decay going on around the mouth region? Because if there's tooth decay that have not been taken care of course it will cause bad breath. Okay. Another thing, how does this person actually take care of his teeth? How does he brush? Has he been brushing properly? Okay. When he brushes, does he brushes the tongue? Because this bacteria again tends to hide at the back of the tongue, you know, and over time causes this bad breath. There are a lot of things. So by the time we look at the dental causes, then again, how well aligned are the teeth? You find out that some teeth, for some individuals, they are not all well aligned. You have some teeth superimposing on the other, and because of this, during brushing, it becomes difficult, okay, for the toothbrush actually to get rid of certain food particles. Over time, you know, with breakdown of mouth enzyme and what have you, it could actually lead to bad breath. Okay, then again, what's that person eating? Is the halitosis, is this something that comes and go? Because we find out that some certain food products could actually necessitate or bring about halitosis. Breakdown of onions or garlic, you understand, by the time they are being digested, their breakdown products pass through the lungs and, you know, individuals excel it, and they have this distinctive odor, like it could also emanate from the mouth. Okay, what's that person taking? Then lifestyle, individual lifestyle, general, you know, is key in bringing about halitosis. You find somebody who is alcoholic that drinks a lot, somebody that smokes. Of course, smoking over time will also cause this bad breath that we're talking about. Drinking, alcohol. Find out that alcohol tends to cause dehydration. Anything that decreases saliva flow in the mouth can actually lead to bad breath or halitosis. Anything that brings about dryness of the mouth can actually lead to bad breath or halitosis. Then in certain condition again, in certain situation, maybe medication certain individuals might be taking certain medications, okay, antihistamine, antidepressants, okay, such medication can actually predispose to them having halitosis. Even certain systemic condition, now I'm talking away from the dental, like an individual that has diabetes mellitus individual, could actually lead to dryness of the mouth and also lead to halitosis. So halitosis really is a very wide topic really to discuss, but we're just going to break it down little by little. So the patient comes and complains about this halitosis. So what we'll do is actually look at the oral cavity and try and take care of situation in the oral cavity that could precipitate or that could lead to the bad breath or to the halitosis. The patient has oral hygiene. What we'll do, the patient has bad oral hygiene. What we'll do is that we try and do a procedure called scaling and polishing and get rid of the bad oral hygiene. For now, we'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about halitosis. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back. Our topic still remains halitosis. Okay, and before we went on the break, I was telling you guys about how different things could actually lead to halitosis, ranging from bad oral hygiene to an individual having cavity or tooth decay to maybe systemic conditions that could lead to halitosis. Another thing is an individual that engages in fasting, you understand? Just have at the back of your mind, anything that causes dryness of the mouth could actually lead to bad breath. You understand? Individuals that fast, you understand, you expect them to have dryness of the mouth because fasting, they're not eating, they're probably not taking water, there will be dryness. Okay? Then another thing I want to discuss in halitosis is what we call ketone bodies. Okay? Ketoacidosis. There are certain individuals, especially those that fast. What the mechanism is actually because they are fasting, you understand, the body makes use of their fats, the fats in their system, breaks down fats product, and the fat product are broken down and produce ketones. So these ketones, they have very distinctive smell, as the case may be. So so people just say, how do we now, what are the signs? How does an individual know he has halitosis? What are the signs? We found out that some individual, and when we started, I said halitosis could actually be a psychological issue. Some even, I've seen patients that come to the clinic after checking and checking and checking, but I'm not getting any bad breath or what have you. Some just have it in their head that they have bad breath. Okay, it could be psychological, as I said, but again, how does an individual assess this bad breath? Now, how do I say, you probably call one person or somebody, those that are close to you, to actually check, to smell, perceive, and see if you have bad odor or halitosis. Now, if you cannot get an individual to assess that for you, what you can do is you take a lick at the back of your wrist, lick and allow something to dry, the saliva to dry, and after which you now smell. If you get this offensive odor, then you're likely to have halitosis or bad breath. But more distinctive measures, maybe in the clinic, that could also be used are tests. You have the Banner test, that you have the gas chromatography test. All these things are more like textbook tests. Even you find most clinics don't even have those equipment in actually assessing it. But as a dentist, the patient comes to me and says he has halitosis. What I do is just more like take perceive. If I'm not getting anything, I take a spatula, take like a swab at the back of the tongue and try and swap around and see if I can really perceive this thing. And now, if the patient now happens to have halitosis, what do you do? How do you treat halitosis? Treatment of halitosis has to do with lifestyle changes, just like the causes. Try getting rid of the causes. Lifestyle changes for those that smoke, we probably will tell them to stop smoking, counseling on how to stop smoking and what have you. Notice the person has bad oral hygiene, has deposition of plaque or mineralized plaque, as I said earlier, called calculus. What you do, the person visits dentist, and the dental dentist will do a procedure called scaling and polishing to get rid of the plaque and calculus. The person has tooth decay, the tooth will be put in place, the restoration work will be done. And another thing, if there is bleeding, another thing that causes bleeding is actually the position of those plaque and calculus. If scaling and polishing is done and the person has cleaning, more like cleaning of the mouth, professionally done, then the bleeding will stop. If it's induced by plaque, that's oral plaque, as I said earlier, okay? And another thing will be systemic, okay? We'll be working in conjunction with that person's doctor, with the individual person's doctor, to take care of the systemic condition that probably will be causing the halitosis, okay? If it's medication, we might want to say ways whereby we can change medication, substitute medication, get a particular medication that will not predispose to bad breath. Conclusion, in dealing with halitosis, you have to get a dentist that will make sure the dental aspect is being taken care of. If the dental aspect is taken care of, finally halitosis is expected to go away. There's one thing really that I did mention in the whole course of this halitosis thing is at times some people don't have cavity, they probably don't have bleeding, but they have, by the time they eat, they have food getting stuck in between their gum and their teeth. For us dentists, we call that pockets. That individual has pockets. And when food gets deposited in between the teeth and the gum, over time, it could actually cause bad breath. So again, the dentist should be able to notice that or pinpoint that in the routine examination and get it treated. And the treatment for that will probably be some gingival cleaning of that particular area. So see your dentist. First, your lifestyle, change lifestyle that could predispose to halitosis. See your dentist, okay? Then if it has to do with a systemic condition leading to halitosis, your dentist will probably have to work in conjunction with your doctor to resolve the condition. I believe with these few points, you were able to get something from halitosis, the causes, how you prevent it, how you maintain a very good oral hygiene and a fresh breath. Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. Many thanks, Dr. Opara, for telling us all we need to know about halitosis and how it can be cured or prevented. Now let's move to the next segment, which is health trivia. Now the question we are asking is this: can you date or marry someone who has mouth odor? And if you're close to someone who has mouth odor, can you tell him or her? Well, be prepared to be amused. Don't go anywhere.
No. How am I going to communicate with that person, you understand? It would be maybe jokingly, or you understand me, or if actually that person is close to you, you cannot tell that person so that the way that person will not feel bad. You understand?
No, I can't. I cannot. I mean, you can't even, from the first day you even talk to me. I can't. I've heard people say you can give to the person a toothpaste, or you can just find a way to, but I really do not know how to say it.
And I'll tell the person. I'll clear the person straight. Yeah, your mouth is smell. But if someone you're not close to that, there's a way you do you start moving your face because you don't want to get the hair. So that's just it. It's difficult. It's difficult because communication is very important in a relationship. Then that issue, we'll have to sort it out first. So the person is willing to. Some people don't like taking correction. Once you tell them, that's when they will tell, leave me alone. You give them advice, that's when they will do the opposite. So someone that is willing, maybe it's possible.
Be your friend. That is a terrible question. No matter the love you are having for someone, when we are dating girlfriends, you will have a lot of shades of girlfriends. You will experience onion body odor from women. You will experience mouth odor from women. How do you marry somebody who's having mouth odor? How do you control that? Hopefully, you need to have a contact of kissing with your wife or your spouse. So instead of that, you avoid marrying her because at the end of the day, you have termination of marriage. Some people feel bad when you tell them the ugly side of their life. But in my own personal self, I avoid those people. Because some people are so anemic. When you tell them the bad side of their body, they will be so anemic. They can go far against what they are, while you are trying to find out or you are trying to point out their ugly side of their life. They will not take it easy with you. Instead, you avoid. When I see somebody having mouth odor, I will just bend my mouth to another direction and talk to that person from distance in order for him not to be affected or offended.
I have to do it in a way that the person might feel embarrassed. I think I have to do it in a way the person has to understand. I'll be like, babe, can you try this toothpaste? Like that. I think you would like it more if you use it. I may not really tell the person, your mouth is smelling. It's embarrassing.
No. I can't withstand it. Yes.
I don't think that should have to. That is not more. It doesn't have to do with moral now. And moral is very important when it comes to having a relationship with someone. So mouth odor should be the last thing. Yes, there are so many ways of killing a rat other than choking in the head with cream. So you find a kind of diplomatic, a very pleasant way, to present to the person so that the person will get upset. It looks abusive when you tell someone, you have mouth odor. Please just find a kind of a friendly manner as in approach the person. I think the person is going to appreciate that.
Well, that was some amusing responses, but if you ask me, I would say play it safe. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of today's program. To join me again next week for more exciting package of healthy living. My name is Folashade Ogurinde. Bye for now.